Hello everybody and welcome back to Victoria 2 as the Greater Japanese Empire. Our last episode we pretty much freed the Lower Empire. I thought it was Lower Kingdom, but I guess because they are fascist they're now called the Lower Empire. While this will probably end up being called the Upper Empire. So that'll be interesting. We'll grab that. Hopefully this episode I may end up doing a few little skip forwards. Just because, to give us the time. Are these guys? No, they need to recover. A little bit worried about a lot of our armies that are just... So I might just throw them all together and reform them. Maybe just delete them and just do the armies all over again. That's another option. Maybe I'll do that. So... But maybe not with the armor, just because... we will not have enough armor to do everything. We get 2 more of those and 1 more infantry. That should be fine. Or the stormtroopers. Yeah, we can build 25 more stormtroopers. A lot of these are just maxed out on top of each other. So, if we were thinking, let's wait until these are all done, so I don't have to worry about it. And then I'll start building up the army again. Southern Malaya integration. No, it's fine. I'm almost thinking that we might actually be able to get under the infamy limit. Because all we really need is this. Though when we release... India, I assume that is probably gonna be a bit more. Sorry, I'm just like distracted. I'm like looking at all of India. Looks like Britain's declaring war on some of them. Yeah, I really screwed over Britain, didn't I? So with these guys, I'm going to put some over here on the border. Let's pause really quick. And the rest, I guess I can just send down here. And I'll probably reorganize them 1 army at a time. So I'll like combine all of these guys, reform it, put the extra army over here, gather those guys, and reform it. Whatever makes it easier. Where's that 42 stack? I just want to see the stats on it. You're not over here, so the Kingdom of Indus is putting their troops there. And how many troops do they have already? They have 22 brigades, so it's building up. Rebellion in our ally. Central American government. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, I don't really care about that. Sorry. But that's interesting. It's called Central America. It's proletarian dictatorship. Germany owns the Suez Canal. Okay, that's new. I guess the US is just gonna let that happen. Anyways, are those armies done? Yes. Are these fleets almost done? No, it's gonna be like another 3 years almost. We're producing all these fleets, but they will get a supply penalty because it's over the limit. That shouldn't last too long. What else? So we should get experimental psychology. It'll help our units have more experience when they spawn. Insult from Germany. They're insulting me. But yeah, we still have a few things we want to do, and we have 20 years left of the campaign. I knew it was probably going to be cut close, but it's definitely a little bit closer than I thought it would be. Let's make sure I am influencing both of you. This doesn't really matter because your population's so high anyways. But we'll do it. Maybe we could influence Tibet. We have a truce though. Yeah, the King Empire isn't going to last too long. After we free this portion, nah, they're not going to last that long. A war to end all wars. It has become increasingly clear that we have entered a new era of unprecedented warfare. The conflicts of our time are no longer mere local issues, but instead reach every corner of the world. Considering the ever-increasing stakes and the terrifying impact of these hostilities on the nations involved, there is no longer any need for restraint. From now on, a great war will allow a side that is clearly winning the ability to add even more war goals. Kind of curious what exactly that entails, but I'm not sure if that makes it so the war score is cheaper, or if maybe you can just win the war if you go beyond the 100% for the war. I haven't tested the mechanic that much. Alright, so we do have 100% siege efficiency. So, great. Yeah, so we don't even need engineers anymore, I don't think. Great. So let's send you somewhere. I mean, I don't really care. Here. Let me delete you. And let's have you go there. Stormtrooper here. Maybe we can get them transported. Alright, so what do we want to do? I am going to recruit as many stormtroopers as I possibly can, and we'll build our armies accordingly. So, can I get 80? No, not 80. So let's drop it by about 2. Like this. So 76. So we can have about 19 armies worth of units. This might be a bit too much. In fact, I can almost... No, it might be fine. It might be fine. Alright, so 92 or 19 units. For this then, we're going to need about 114 tanks. Or artillery. So 114 tanks. So 12 more from this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's all of our artillery. And then we'd want probably... This is going to be a struggle. So 38 total for these. So let's see. We need 15 more. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And now we don't have enough for any airplanes. But we can just recruit or try to get more soldiers. So this is already at 4.2. Let us send these guys maybe to recruit in these colonies. That should get us the units we need pretty quickly. Is that all of them? Just one more? Yeah, that should be good. I don't know if our efficiency works that well if we're going... Oh, wait. These colonies already have a ton of... especially Takasago and Ninko Prefecture. So let's change that. Right here. So Ninko and Takasago. How about Shu Prefecture? 4.4%. North Jiangxi. It's 4.9. 3.4 in South Jiangxi. So let's allow it to tick up a bit. Because this is going to be... all of our new airplane units are going to come from these guys. Alright, we got that. Let's go get psychoanalysis. Yeah, we're teching up pretty quickly. So 1919 is the next year that we can actually get any more military techs. And we're only at 5 more so far. So what I'm thinking now is that we will just go ahead and skip forward a few years until we are either at the 1919 mark or what, 19... It's 1917, isn't it? Or is it 19... No, it's 1919. So until March 1919 or until we get these armies prepared. And I'll let y'all know. So I'll see you back in a sec. Hello guys and welcome back. So there was... I've skipped forward like 2 years so far. But there have been fascist demonstrations in Oceania. So let us find out what exactly happens here. Yep, armed them and get the secret police to undermine the Oceanian government. So basically, fascists sympathetic to our government march in Oceania capital. Should be in the Oceanian capital, but whatever. In a demonstration of support to our new revolutionary government, with tensions between the conservative government and the fascists on the rise in Oceania, the leaders of the Oceanian Fascist Party approached our government to ask for help in a coup to install a fascist dictatorship. This could mean we can establish a puppet government aligned with us, but it could also escalate to war. Oh, good. Luckily, nothing happened, meaning all of our puppets are now aligned with us. For the most part, people... Come on. Dismantle against Italy. I'm not going to use it. But, I mean, I take it as a nice gesture, right? Give me a Caspella against them. We are building a ton of troops, and it's still going. Might be a while before anything really comes of it. We'll select all and just kind of upgrade everything I can. Let's open up everything. How much are we producing now? If it tells me. 7 tanks. Probably not enough to fund our entire army. We are getting a lot more airplane. I'm not sure what's going on here. It's fluctuating a lot. But currently our army does require... If I can go over there. Cradle Civilization. Or the Golden Andes. Let's grab this. And they gave us access. Thank you. We'll hold off on that decision. We'll grab Realism. I was going to do something, but I totally forgot what it was. I'm going to have you come over here. Alright, I was going to check the funding for our military. We are currently spending on 5.3 tanks so far. We should still be able to build more tanks, though. Yeah, it seems like the biggest little cinch right here right now is the canned food. Let's go ahead and buy like 500. It's not really going down, is it? Oh, heck yeah. Okay, okay. Let's put it back. Anyways, cool thing. So I've been focusing on getting South Jiangxi as a state because I noticed that they have a ton of Japanese here. They really do. They have a ton of Japanese here. And I was like, you know what? We could probably turn that into a state. So I encouraged bureaucrats. And sure enough, we can turn South Jiangxi into a state. Meaning, we could build factories. Awesome. So let's go ahead and get some tank factories and a airplane factory. Oh, that's solid. That is good. So now South Jiangxi is our most populated state. Now, they must be getting like a lot of... I don't know why there were so many Japanese in a state. But it works out in our favor. Since now we can just build subs. Yeah, it's going to increase our craftsmen by a lot. It's going to be very useful. It did decrease our total education by quite a bit. So let's go ahead and research social alienation. But yeah, I'm happy about that. These guys, I think we have enough soldiers now. We do need 3 more planes. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. I have all the planes I need. Jian, why is that 18? Is that down here? Yeah, I guess because we turned it to a state, all of a sudden we can recruit a lot more troops, maybe? Yeah, all 3. I mean, that's a ton of units. Okay. Well, anyways, let's go ahead and switch. Well, not that one. These don't need to be this way anymore. So are any of these actually have a sizable Japanese population? Peking. We could try you. You as well. Not you, not you. So our short-term goal will be to attempt to get some more states. This one. But any state that has more than 10% Japanese, I will go ahead and try. Like you, a 15.9. Yeah, they haven't been immigrating to Korea at all. Other places don't seem to have very many. There's Lower Lesser Japan. And Northern Malaya actually is totally ripe. I think that's good. Yeah, it's good. Let's see what happens. All these pretty much already have a sizable amount. With just a little bit of influence or just a little bit of motivation, I think we could do a lot there. Great Leader emerges. That's exactly what we had before. Exact same leader. Can we actually create any armies now? So we have armor, airplanes, artillery. No real stormtroopers. Can we get these stormtroopers built? They just need liquor. Where is it? It's in high demand. Where is it now? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and do this so we can actually create our armies faster. We'll lower our maintenance so we're not demanding so much of the world's goods. And that should help with the world supply of pretty much everything. And allow us to actually recruit our troops. Granted, I might have to just go in there personally and buy up the liquor. Like 395? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, now they need small arms. So I'll go ahead and buy some small arms. It's not in high demand. There we go. And there's some more. Yeah, it's still gonna take a while because a lot of these are just there's like 10 brigades being built in one province, so it's gonna take a while. Our economy is doing so good. Part of that is probably because we did decrease our funding for our military. So anyways, I am going to jump forward once again until March of next year. So I'll see you guys back in a sec. Alright guys, it was only about a month or two before something happened. So basically, Austria became fascist, and all of a sudden we got a summit. So, of course, we attended the summit, and now we are allies. And the moment we became allies, they called me into a war between them and Romania and Russia. And I was debating on whether to actually join this war or not, but then I realized we do need to give this back to Mongolia. So, I figured that now is probably a good time to, well, let's just go fight the Russians. We have a year left until we wanted to go fight the Chinese anyways. And it's not like we have to be there to fight the Chinese. I bet we could probably just have the Lower Empire literally occupy the Chinese for us. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Or the Kingdom of Indus, for example. Though they are number 11. How is their military so strong? Okay. Yeah, they got strong quick. Which worries me. There's Austria, the Dutch, and Switzerland before... I don't want the Kingdom of Indus to get too strong. And they are industrializing. Well, that is worrying, but I'll kind of ignore that. We will free India, and India should be able to take up that position. So let's go ahead and actually accept this call to arms. So now we're at war with Russia. Let us push through. And our goal in this war will... well, we can't really get the taken war score so much. So I'm thinking of just pushing straight through Russia. Which means it may be a good time to do a montage. In just a second, of course. After I get all these armies. We do have 3 more fully fledged 42,000 armies. I mean, they have to recover first, but they are our new modern armies. So we'll have them push as well. And maybe we can get these guys up as well. Maybe the men down here. This will be a little bit interesting. And second, we could get our vassals to join the war. And they will send all of their units. Call ally. And let's see what happens. I think the military access. Yeah, they want military access, and I bet you guys need military access. Give access. Yep. And will they move? They are moving. They are moving. I'm almost curious if we just let our vassals just fight the war for us. This army is a piece of junk. I'm deleting it. Sorry. I just did not want to see that. Okay, here's the Russians. The reinforcements come in regardless. Maybe, hopefully they get there at the time. 21st of June. You guys are getting there. Yeah, there you go. Awesome. Call for the summit, of course. Success. I thought we were already allies. Okay. Well, the summit of Tokyo was a smashing success. Austrian diplomats left pleased with the progress, and our relations have improved significantly. Good. I will give them war subsidies as well. And hopefully, and there's one thing, look at this tank. What is this? You guys see these little tracks? What kind of tank is this? I don't know if any of you guys like our history. I mean, I do have a mod on called Better Tanks. I don't know if this is it, but it's supposed to give it, or the generic AI whatever tanks, just a better tank. But that Austrian tank just looks funky. It's like little skis on it. I guess maybe it could be used to help tanks get over a trench during trench warfare and stuff. If that was the original design or not. Yeah, all of them are slowly coming. There's a lot of pushing involved right now. And they're trying to reinforce here, but we're not going to let them. In fact, we're going to keep pushing. You guys head over here. Okay, this army needs more troops. I don't even know if we're going to get there in time. Think of education efficiency. Let's go for more Navy stuff. So maybe probably just supply range. It's probably the biggest thing. Because we're invading people and we literally lose all of our men at that one time. Let's just put up taxes a little bit. Where did we just lose our army? We lost 30,000 somewhere. Okay, well, let me look. Coke Chateau over here. Let me trigger Minoan excavations, though. Grease permits. Thank you. And there's the Indus. Should I be worried about... I'm just like keeping an eye here because I want to make sure the Austrians don't die. Looks like they're doing fine. There are some Russian armies over here, but I bet they're more concerned with me as they ought to be. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to start that montage. Okay, actually, let me put these guys on. Hunt rebels really quick. These militant socialist. What are they trying to pull? And that should be enough. Alright, so let's get started then. Alright guys, so now we are back. So I was debating on whether, so they will accept peace. I'm going to go ahead and add these war goals. I'm going to do the free people one though. Just because that does work a bit better for, or at least gives us less infamy. So we do free people for Mongolia. That's 16 war score. And if we were to do free people for the other, for this is 5, so yeah, it's 5 war score. So let's go ahead and add both of those. Or do I even want to worry about that right now? It's kind of a stain, but I'd rather get the war over with. And we could deal with the Russians a little bit later. Yeah, let's do that. I don't want Austria to fall apart. And plus, my offensive was kind of falling apart slightly because I was pushing a lot, but not reinforcing my troops. And so there's a lot of battles that I was actually losing because I just was not paying attention. So I'm going to send these guys back to different spots. We're going to need to get some military access with our puppets. So I'll put some armies there. Put some down here. And the rest of these I'm just going to put on the border with China. And something like that. Nope, finally crushed them. And now let's go get... I guess we could wait and let it... Yeah, let's just wait and get our research points to save up a bit. We're getting somewhat close on this bureaucrat thing. And once the month ticks over, yep. Now it's 1919, guys. So what do we want? Let's get modern divisional structures because it does change what our units look like. I want to see what it looks like. Let's get military access with our puppets here because we were not getting very good supply. Yeah, they have 206 brigades. They have 96. Now why are they... I feel like they're not even civilizing at all. It's kind of weird. That may be something with the mod file, so I hope it's not, but I might have to look at it. And these guys, what were they struggling with before? Because we were needing more tanks, it looks like. And there's a few more tanks here. So let's add you guys. Get 2 more armies built. Down here, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three. Well, that's actually a few different ones. There we go. It's got our 6 artillery. And oops. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Send you guys over here. I still have a bunch of artillery being made. We'll just have to be patient on that front. But now, yep, we can go ahead and get a new war goal. It's 14 infamy to do so. We could establish Protectorate on China, apparently. What? How is that a thing? Any owned province. Bigger Japanese Empire for port in any province. Number of states minus less than 12. Is that what it is? Less than 12? Well, I'm not gonna annex them. I don't think. We could. And then just release another puppet over here. That's more than I want to do, but we can. Then maybe even release Siberian puppet. Well, that would look ugly. Should I just annex them? It's 5 infamy. And I guess release upper kingdom or the upper empire. That's probably the easiest thing to do. They are in Germany's sphere. Will Germany protect them? I don't know. But let's go ahead and establish Protectorate. It's 3.2 infamy. It's not too bad. Yeah, allow us to go to war sooner and also let us get less infamy. And in the long run, we could just literally release it afterwards. Yeah, let's go to war. Let's call these guys in. And call Mongolia in. Let's send our armies. Should be a very quick war. Especially because they don't have any forts of any kind. Here, just keep advancing. And I'm just kind of waiting for... There we go. It's already at 34%. And let's put you over here, you over here, you over there. Actually, let's have you go down there and do it like this. Oh, looks like Lower Kingdom got rebels. Let's fight them for them. And they will let us annex them. Let's do it. Oh, that name looks actually a lot better. Okay, so the Purge. Purge. I say we should do it because it will also hopefully let us get these states made. Yeah, let's do it. Helped a little bit, I think. And our population is now 21. It's not, that didn't change that much. That was more a political purge, wasn't it? It wasn't really much of a... the other one. Yeah, all we have to do is wait until we get policy cooldown. Done. 922. And we click this. Anyways, let's go ahead and release... United Indo-Chinese States. That's a thing. The Upper Kingdom is what we want to release, though. So let's... okay, release. There we go. And then we got our new event. But I don't know if I want to keep these under my control. I'd rather just... let's fear these guys first. Well, actually, no, we can't, because we have a truce. We could release Beijing, China. But they would have cores on us. There's Qinghai. There is Kashgaria, which would be optimal. But I don't really know what to do with this. I guess China's fine. We could release China and then give China these cores. King Kai. Let's do that. So, release nations. And let's go find China. If it's here. It could be under a different name. That's a possibility. Xinjiang. Oh, China. What am I thinking? No, that's 83. Oh, no, we definitely do not want that. Because that would release all of this as well. So I guess just Kashgaria. Yeah, so let's do that. Unless they're under a different name as well. Min Republic. I don't know what that is. I think it's this one. Like Khotan is right here. Yeah, yeah. No, Xinjiang is right here. Which is also all these cores. That's fine. Yeah, we'll just release Xinjiang. There we go. And this will be something else. Alright guys, so actually let's go hit this. No, we'll save that for next episode. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. As always, please leave a like down below and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content just like this and more frequent uploads. If you have any suggestions, please go ahead and leave a comment down below. I'll see you next time.